So we're in Dublin at Fuse 2025. I'm here with Sadayuki Abeta, who is the CTO at Orex SAI. Sadayuki, thanks very much for joining us. Great to see you again.
Great to see you again too.
So Orex SAI, just remind us for those who are thinking, Orex, what do they do? Just to remind us what Orex SAI is.
Yes, Orex SAI is a joint venture between the NTT Docomo and NEC. So that we have that, the experience of that Open RAN development and deployment.
Okay.
So, and we provide that pre-integrated solutions, because we are not the software vendor, we are not the hardware vendor, so we work with the hardware vendor, software vendor, but if that each operator selected each component by themselves, it's very complicated. So to simplify the operation, we work with that partner and the pre-integrated solution we bring to that customer. Then customer just ask us.
Okay.
So to simplify the operation and keeping that flexibility, that is Orex.
Okay. And you've been working on quite an interesting and quite sizable project in Indonesia, is that right?
We started collaboration the last year or beginning of this year, and we have some announcement beginning of this year. And we are waiting that so the government allocate the spectrum. And end of the, last month, finally our customer awarded a spectrum. So
okay.
then the stage is moved to that commercial deployment.
Okay, and that's Surge, isn't it? That's the,
Yes.
the customer.
Yes.
And just tell it, it's a little bit different because usually when there are Open RAN deployments, it's your regular cellular delivering mobile communications, but this is a little bit different. It's fixed
Yes.
wireless access, right?
Yes, this is a fixed wireless access, so that we don't need to support the handover. But this is, we use that 3GPP system. So that means that we don't need to change anything, just using our solution to FWA, and just need to support the new frequency band. So the very easy to extend our solution to the FWA.
Okay, well, great to hear about not only a different use case, but an option that really works for what is a tricky geographic environment in Indonesia with thousands of islands and lots of distributed people. So interesting development there. Now, of course, NTT Docomo, one of the long-time sort of supporters of the Open RAN concept and architecture. Can you just give us a brief update on where Docomo is with Open RAN and its rollout and what it's learning from Open RAN?
Yes, the NTT Docomo, as you know, we introduced the merge vendor RAN. So because we have the open interface for front fall and also even the X2 as the interface, so our network is a mixture. So that we can easily introduce that the new vendors. So that our network is now have the 4 CUDU vendor and 4 RU vendors and more than 30 RU different equipment.
Wow.
Yeah. So that is already separated, and now is that so they're almost deployed. So we are now optimizing network, more focusing on optimizing our network side.
Okay.
Yeah, but of course we are also working in that VLAN also together with that Orex SAI, and then we are planning to also deploy that our VLAN network.
Okay, and is Docomo at the point where it's looking at introducing a RAN intelligent controller platform as well, or is that something that's in the future, or?
Yes, the NTT Docomo together with NTT Group developed the SMO, okay. And Orex SAI will use that SMO, and we have already tested that SMO and some of the operators in doing the test. So one of the topics is that the SMO to provide automatic provisioning and automatic operation. And so-called zero-touch operation or zero-touch provisioning. This is, I think, very important, especially for the Open RAN case, because we have the multiple component, and if that we need to setting up that by ourselves, that is complicated. But we have that automation features that support and that setup and everything by automation.
Okay, excellent. Now we're here at Fuse. Obviously, this is an environment where everybody is, very, if I can use the phrase, open to disaggregation and that concept and that idea, and is working on some part of it, but still beyond the Fuse environment, there still may be some doubt or skepticism about the worthiness of introducing, particularly in the RAN, about introducing disaggregation into the network because of the complexity. Does it match up to or even improve on traditional systems? What's your sense about the feeling in the industry towards Open RAN? Are more companies starting to be interested or engage in deployments or tests and trials, or is it just the same companies that we knew 2 or 3 years ago still at the forefront and a small group doing it?
Yeah, honestly, if that same company provide a solution, of course it's simple, but we also, as of the Orex SAI, we are talking with the multiple operators, and they have some concern in the past, so that they are interested in that open RAN solutions. So, but still there has some complexity. So how simplify the complexity? That reason Orex SAI try to provide pre-integration solution and also the zero touch operation. So still keeping that. So having the multiple component, that seems the complex. But if that's zero touch operation, they don't need to care it's a single vendor solution or multiple vendor solutions.
Right.
So that to realize that, of course that the open RAN vendor need to co-work. So creating the ecosystem is important. It takes a little bit time, honestly. Still have some the interface gap, but so that need minimize. But that part still we need to work more.
Okay.
Yes. If that's complete and just put on the button and everything set up, then I think that more easy to introduce open RAN.
But you are still seeing an appetite in the market of the operators engaging and seeing this as part of their future. I mean, I'm seeing some things, particularly on LinkedIn, Open RAN is dead or Open RAN has failed. Does this chime with what you're seeing in the market, or do you think that this is still going to grow, albeit slowly?
Yeah, it's slowing growing up. That is the reason that other operators show the interest to our solutions. So our solution is that quite open. We selected the different audio vendor. We selected the different the cost server vendors and the pre-integrated solutions according to the operator's request. And also, the other thing that they can easily add some solution. For example, they are now is keen to, for example, security, and our solution is that the open cost server. That means that easily install that internet or internet solutions or IC technologies, IT technologies, which already supported in that. So just that put on that some features on the server.
Okay, so that flexibility that's been talked about for a long time.
Yep, and also that can reuse that the other technology or technology use other region, not the mobile area, like right. IT region. We can easily copy.
Okay.
So that they can extend their existing solution to the mobile network.
So I guess it's just all about seeing examples of it working elsewhere and then I guess, having the confidence that this is at least an option for the future in networks.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. Well, Sadayuki, always a pleasure to talk to you and to get an update from your perspective. I know you do a lot of travel, lots of different markets, speak to a lot of different people, so always good to get your perspective. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.